And how's my favorite little regular customer on this hot summer night? You feel that south wind blowing up Saginaw Highway? All hot and dry and smelling like the smog that usually stays way down in the valley? That means it's gonna be a scorcher. So make sure you stay hydrated tomorrow. A rough day, eh? I suppose I can relate. I admire you for sticking it out though. For what it's worth, I never could myself. I never took to working and I paid for it. I'm surprised you don't have anywhere better to be. What I wouldn't give to be your age again. All alone just before sunset in the dog days of summer. You sure there's no pretty girl out there just waiting for you to show up at her door and ask if she's too busy for a little dancing? No girl? Is there a boy? Not that either, eh? A good-looking little thing like you with no place better to be than my little hole-in-the-wall bar. Makes me wonder what you're really after. I don't suppose you're here for my pretty face either. Drink up, kid. It's on the house. Finish it up and leave. And don't come around here no more. And don't give me that look. It's not anything you did. Listen, you're a good kid. You don't want to hear this, but you're innocent. Pure as fresh fallen snow. I'd kill to get half of that innocence for myself. I know you figured out that my regulars are all criminals or ex-cons. They come in here to take a load off, or sometimes talk shop. I don't care about them. They're all too far gone for someone like me to be able to pull them back. But I can stop you at least. And this isn't a place for someone like you. So, finish your drink and leave. You remind me of a younger me. The dissatisfied, ambitious, young blood. It felt like they weren't going to get anywhere in life unless they were willing to take some serious risks. I spent a lot of time in a place just like this, trying to rub elbows with the people I looked up to. I told you all the stories before, but what the hell, how about a refresher? It took a while, but I got in, and I was pretty good at it. Real good. There was a time not too long ago when I ran this whole neighborhood. I ran the numbers game for a while. That was safe, but the returns weren't the millions I dreamed of, so I moved on to more dangerous stuff. Turned out I was good at that too. Too good. People got hurt. I need you to understand that. I hurt a lot of people. A lot of people. More than I ever got punished for. And it got me what I wanted. Power, money, respect, fear. It couldn't last though. You could never be on top all the time. The sheriffs in the states couldn't touch me. But I got sloppy with my money, and the revenuers locked me up. That's typically how it goes. I spent 10 years in Tater Hot, 8 behind bars and 2 working at the baking powder factory. When I got back to Tuner Flats, everything I built up was gone. All I had left was this building. I'd never even been inside before. I just used it to launder money. You ever spend any time in a prison? I know you're aware it's not a fun time, but you know what really kills you? It's not the gangs or the guards. It's the boredom. Time slips away from you, but also seems to pass so slow that it's like trying to carve your name in dry cement. You're trying to keep your feet on the ground, but you can't all the time. You get up in the morning at 6, get counted at 6:15, eat your oatmeal at 6:30, grab a full 8, assembling office furniture for the feds. 2 hours of rec time outside if you're really well behaved. Eat dinner, green jello on Fridays, red jello every other day. Bed inspection, choose between the library or the movie, go to your bunk, lights out. Lather, rinse, repeat. I went mad for most of year 4. Came back around to something close to sanity in year 6. I never fully recovered though. Can't really complain, I suppose. I deserve to be in there. A lot of people have been in there for a lot longer for a lot less. Here, I want you to try something. This is the brand of chips they had in the canteen out there in Indiana. You can't normally get this brand outside of prison. I picked up a few bags on eBay because every now and again, I find myself craving it. They're flavored with whatever flavored dust the pea chip that the chip factory didn't use up. So they got a lot going on. Try a couple. Kinda gross, right? Way too much flavor and it all clashes weird. It's like licking the floor in Dollar General. But believe me, they hit differently when you're wearing orange and black. When everything feels and looks the same day in, day out, you start craving sensation. Any sensation. This absolute overload of flavor felt like heaven. The closest I ever saw to a riot was the Saturday they opened the canteen without a fresh stock of these. You go a little crazy in there, just looking for anything to silence the steady drumbeat of monotony. I really got into the Twilight books when they were coming out. I know someone who's been a long time in solitary, who spent their time touching cold metal, waiting for it to get warm, letting go and touching it again when it got cold. Anything to break up the void. When I look back at those 2 years, I was at the top of the world. They weren't worth it. They weren't worth my time in Indiana. I don't want you to make the same mistakes I did. My dad won't even talk to me now. He was a nurse, back down at the VA clinic on Cleveland Boulevard. It's closed now. I think they tore it down and built a Costco. Back when I was a kid, it was still seen as emasculating for a man to take that job. But he was good at it, and it paid enough for him to raise me on his own after Mom died. I felt ashamed though. He was a good, honest man. And I spent my childhood ashamed of him, and threw away everything he gave me to pursue life as a big shot. I tried to visit him the other day. He lives in the trailer park on the other side of Old Highway 9. Way down in the valley now. You can see him in there, on his chair, watching the hockey game. He could see me, and I knocked and made eye contact, but he never stirred from his chair. I suppose I'm dead to him, and I don't blame him. I just wish to God I wasn't. So, finish that drink and leave. If I see you around here again, I'll break your arms. Oh no? You're not on the market for a life of crime? Why do you come around then? Riddle me that. I know it's not for the drinks. I can't mix a cocktail to save my life. And I know it's not for the company. What are you, an undercover cop or something? My stories? You're pulling my leg. I'm just old and full of shit. Next thing you're gonna say, you got some sort of crush on me. No. No. Oh God, you're kidding. What in the name of Peter and Jane is wrong with you? Look at me. I've easily got 10 years on you. I'm going gray and getting wrinkles. I've got calluses from the prison shop and dark circles around my eyes that won't go away no matter how much I try to sleep. My hands are cold and my face is sad. Little kids cry when they see me at the grocery store. You deserve some passionate young woman with stars in her eyes. Mine are just empty and tired. Don't have passion in me anymore. Hell, I don't even do anything anymore. All I want to do at the end of the day is make myself some oatmeal and watch the rerun channel. You can do better. I really can't talk you out of it? Well, who am I to deny you the right to make terrible choices? You can't say I didn't warn you about me, you damn fool. I'll tell you what, this place is dead tonight. What do you say we go dancing? All on one condition. You stop hanging around here. If this works, it works. We'll hang out in someplace else. And if it doesn't, I don't need you floating around like a sad little puppy. Deal? Good. Go back home and clean up a little bit. I'll go upstairs and do the same. It's ballroom night at the Falcon's Lodge. I haven't danced in ages and I want to see if I still got it. We'll see where the south wind takes us from there. I'll see you in an hour, on the dot. If you panic now and stand me up, I might straight up break your legs. God, you're an idiot.